What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of this FM22 Manchester United beta save. It's Champions League quarter-final time, and we are about to take on Real Madrid, and the games are close together, guys, so you're going to get a double game special. It is the quarter-finals of the Champions League. We don't have Ronaldo. He is injured and will not be able to play in either leg. Without any further ado, let's jump in, catch you up on what you've missed, take on Real Madrid. So guys, how are you? Hope you are all doing well. You were last with me for the 1-1 draw away at Dortmund. You guys pointed out in the comments as well, I will say that there are no longer away goals in European competitions. This is new to me. I knew it was coming, but I didn't realize it was this season. So after the first leg, we managed to go through on penalties in the end after a 2-2 draw. As you can see on the score on the right-hand side, Akanji scored, Gio Reyna scored in the first half, and it looked like we were going to crash out, but Ronaldo popped up in the 85th minute, and then Magic Mason Greenwood popped up in the 95th minute. We went all the way through extra time, nothing happened there, and we won on penalties because Rafael Guerreiro missed for Dortmund, and all of our players scored. As you can see, Ronaldo scored, Telles, Rashford, Declan Rice, and Magic Mace again with the 5th penalty to send us through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. In the Premier League, since you were last with me, we beat Everton. We beat them 3-0, Greenwood with 2, Bruno with 1. We beat Chelsea 5-0. Relatively comprehensive, actually. Jadon Sancho starting to become the kind of player I need him to be. 2 for Declan Rice, 1 for Varane, and then obviously 1 for Ronaldo. And then we took on Moneybags Newcastle. We beat them 3-1, which was nice to see. Ronaldo with 2 goals in 10 minutes. Maxi Gomez with a goal for Newcastle, and then Rafa Varane putting the final nail in the coffin. We also have beaten Burnley 1-0. Ronaldo again. Who else? So we go to the Premier League, and this is what I'm going to show you to start off with. We're pretty comfortable at the top of the table. We are very much out of sight of Liverpool. It is very much our title to lose now, and we're scoring a lot of goals. As you can see, Ronaldo's there, top goal scorer with 30. We've also got Mason Greenwood in third, with 17 goals. Which is very, very impressive. We are doing very, very well at the top of the goal scoring list. Most assists, Kevin De Bruyne is top. However, we've got 3 players that are loitering around here. Bruno in second with 14. Luke Shaw in third with 12. We've also got Jadon Sancho down here with 10 as well. So we're doing very, very well in everything so far. I'm enjoying the stats. I think I like the stats here. Fewest goals conceded is now David De Gea, which is nice to see as well. Most clean sheets also David De Gea. It feels like we're missing a midfielder that is doing a lot of this work. I know if that's Bruno, I suppose it looks much better, doesn't it? But in terms of the Premier League, we're doing very, very well. Obviously, in all the other competitions, we've been knocked out the Emirates FA Cup, we've been knocked out the Carabao Cup, and today we have the Champions League. So I'm going to expand the Champions League. This is the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals. Chelsea take on PSG, Juve take on Man City, we take on Real Madrid, and Atalanta take on Liverpool. Honestly, I have no idea how these games are going to go, so we're just going to go through. I'm going to show you both the games against Real Madrid. I'm not going to show you what happens against Southampton in between. Obviously, I will play that game, but it just won't be part of the recording, so I'll show you guys what actually happens, but you won't see the gameplay. As I mentioned, Cristiano Ronaldo is injured presently, which is disappointing. He has pulled knee ligaments and will be out for 7 days to 2 weeks. So naturally will not be able to play in either of these games against his former club, which is devastating for me, to be perfectly honest. So this is the team to take on Madrid in the Bernabeu. I've got De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Shaw, Declan Rice, Pogba, McTominay, Sancho, Rashford, and Greenwood. Bruno's on the bench as well. We've got Martial on the bench, Donny on the bench. We've got options, guys, but I feel that we're still kind of lacking in that midfield area. So it might be an area that I need to strengthen as we move things forward a little bit. Varane's return to the Santiago Bernabeu, or Bernabeu, as they say on FIFA. Here we go, though. Interesting to see what the Madrid team is. Obviously, because they're not in the Prem, I have no idea what they've done business-wise, if any. So they've got Thibaut Courtois, Nacho Monreal, Nacho Fernandez, Eder Militao, David Alaba, Phil Mendy, Casemiro, Modric, Kroos, Hazard, Vinicius, and Karim the Dream. I'm worried about Benzema. I think he's going to be very, very good. So no new signings in their starting 11, or none that we didn't know about already. And obviously they do have players like Bale, Rodrigo, Jovetic on the bench. Asenjo's potentially one to worry about. Carlo Ancelotti is obviously the manager. The media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out there and do the business. Fingers crossed we can do the business, hoping that we can get the job done. They are in a 4-3-3 as well. Obviously, I am worried about Benzema. I am obviously worried about the fact that we don't have Ronaldo. Obviously, he is a big game player, and having someone like that with that sort of ability in your starting 11 in these big European games is huge. As you can see, we've named 4 goalkeepers on the subs bench. Not sure why we've done that, but obviously the away goals don't matter anymore, which is in a way good. I think you need to kind of be the better team over both legs rather than having a good performance whilst you're away from home. I kind of understand why that's happened. It's a little bit disappointing, although saying that, we would have gone out against Dortmund if away goals did count. So can't be too salty about it. Hazard with the ball over the top. There is Karim Benzema, and he's in and he scored. It looks like we're going to VAR here. I think this is going to be a pretty tight one. Has he been played onside? Goal awarded. The goal stands. Ball goes over the top from Hazard. Yeah, he's well onside there. That's Varane playing him onside. It's a good finish from him at the near post. Disappointing for us to go goal behind so easily. We've been very, very good defensively this season. And as you can see, we're playing pretty well away from home. We're just not getting the job done. 6.4 for Rashford. Jadon Sancho's exhausted already. It's half time. We're going to go into the dressing room. It's going to be a bit of tough love here, I think. Show me something in the second half. That has obviously motivated everybody. Whether or not that actually leads to anything, I don't know. I think we're going to have to change stuff around in a minute. Sancho with the corner, though. And Rafa Varane. Come on, big corner. A set piece is what we need to get us back into the game. And Rafa Varane has definitely delivered with that at the near post. Jadon Sancho delivering that one, which is interesting because he was potentially a player I would have taken off. Whipped into that near post, and Varane gets there, heads that one past Courtois, and we're back on level footing in this fixture. I'm actually going to take Rashford off. I can't carry a 6.3, so Rashford comes off for Anthony Martial. And I don't know which one of McTominay and Pogba to take off just yet. We'll let the game advance a little bit longer, and then we'll see what happens and see what decisions need to be made. Alaba with a sloppy pass there, and we intercept that one, and Declan Rice just pumps it out of play for the throw-in. Jadon Sancho looking very, very tired already. 62 minutes on the board. I think it's going to be time for some substitutions, though. I think Bruno's going to come on. I think, actually, do you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Bruno as the Mazzala, and I'm going to bring Donny van de Beek on as the box-to-box. Let's freshen up the two legs in midfield. They're providing a lot of the movement going forward. I think Sancho is probably going to have to come off, and there it is. He's struggling and wanting to be substituted, so we'll try and bring on Juan Mata for him. At 1-1, not the end of the world, bringing the team back to Old Trafford. They've switched to a 4-4-2, which is really interesting to see. Corner for them. Luka Modric into that near post, and we get that ball cleared. Donny van de Beek should get there, but doesn't. Luka Modric gets there, knocks it back to Casemiro. Deep ball into the penalty area. Vinicius Jr., he's completely unmarked. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, where are you? De Gea obviously frustrated that he's let one in at the near post, and understandably so. Casemiro with the long ball here. I'm just going to try and pause it. Where is Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Because that's Varane. Oh, man. Oh, man, he's so far out of position. That's a difficult one. We've got 5 minutes injury time. I'm just going to throw the boys forward. Maybe we could grab another corner. Ooh, Varane heads this one over the crossbar. Another corner would have been nice to make it 2-2 in the game. We've got more highlights here. They hit the ball into the Rodrigo, obviously on as a substitute, into Casemiro. Jovic in space here. It's a good save from De Gea. That's really sloppy again. Harry Maguire not having a great game by the looks of things on that left side of the centre-back too. We lose the game away from home, 2-1. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance. Jadon Sancho actually seems disappointed by that. Atalanta score a 95th minute winner against Liverpool as well, which is interesting to see. Okay, that is really disappointing. We lose the first game. We have qualified for the Champions League, and I've just seen, and we've got £126 million as the budget for next season. Okay, I'm going to play the game against Southampton off camera. We're going to come back for the second leg back at Old Trafford as we take on Real Madrid in the second leg of the Champions League quarter final. Be back in a sec, guys. Okay then, guys, so we are back for the second leg against Real Madrid, but before we dive into it, I need to show you this new gen that has come through our current crop in the academy. 16 years old, Kieran Boylan? Yeah, Kieran Boylan, 16 years of age, as I said. This guy's a freak already. 14 crossing, 16 first touch, 11 passing, 16 technique, 18 bravery, good anticipation. His mentals are great already. Decent physicals already. He's 16. He's valued at 20 to 32 million pounds. I'm probably going to promote this guy to the first team and have him in the squad for the remainder of the season, not in Champions League games, because we don't have depth, which is a massive issue because we took on... I'm trying to load up the schedule. It's being a bit slow today on the old schedule. But we took on Southampton in the game in between these two games against Real Madrid. And I rotated the team, as you would expect. I'm still trying to click on the schedule, guys. It's still not having it. There we go. So we took on Southampton in the game in between these. Fully rotated, as you can see. Henderson, Dalot, Bailly, Phil Jones, Telles, Bruno, Donny van der Beek, Juan Mata, Rashford, Matic, and Martial. And we lost 1-0. Tellers gave away a penalty. Kurzawa scored the pen. And we lost 1-0. We were pathetic. We were really, really poor. They are the team at the bottom of the Premier League, or they were before. Yep, they're still bottom. Still 5 points away. And we lost to them because I fully rotated everyone for this game here today. Ronaldo on the bench. He's injured. He's not fit, but we may need him. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Shaw, Rice, Fernandes, Pogba, Sancho, Rashford, Greenwood. This is as best a team as I can put out right now. It's the day after my birthday in game. I would have just turned 31 here. Obviously, we've made all the changes from our last match. We go into this losing on aggregate, which is disappointing. But we are now at Old Trafford. It's time to make our home the fortress that it should be. We owe Real Madrid after what happened in our last game. I do obviously have Ronaldo on the bench this time. I've got Martial, Van der Beek. I've got options. And I'm hoping the little bit of rest kind of helped the rest of the team. I don't know. I don't know. We are obviously 2-1 down from the first leg. We're in red and white, I think, and they are in their all-blue strip. We need a goal right off the rip, I think, to sort of settle the nerves, get the team back into the swing of things. I cannot have another poor game from Marcus Rashford. He's just really, really not cutting the mustard for me. Ferland Mendy with this free kick after 20 minutes. The fire-up shout has come in from my assistant manager. We're putting the pressure on, though. Casemiro into Modric, into Vinicius Jr. This is a goal. Oh, De Gea. It's kind of straight at him, and it looks like he's palmed it in. You know what, guys? We're just going to go attack him. 3-1 down on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. That's a shocking move to concede. 8.5 for Greenwood. He's not enjoying it up top, which is so strange because he's been so good for us. It just looks like we're getting caught out by Real Madrid here. 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal for Real Madrid, Carlo Ancelotti's boys. Mason Greenwood is struggling. Down to a 6.4. Corner for Real Madrid into Cruz. We get that initial one clear. Mason Greenwood is going to pick this one up. He almost ran out of play there, but he's got a lot of space to run into down this left-hand side. He's being chased by Eden Hazard, I think that is. Back to Luke Shaw. Into Rashford. And I don't know what Marcus Rashford was trying to do there, but we could get countered here. Benzema back to Cruz into Modric. Put the pressure on and they just recycle it out nicely. Still passing the ball around relatively comfortably. Goes back to Militao, the centre-back. all the way across to Vinicius Jr. He's going to have Mendy running with him as well. Goes past Wan-Bissaka like he's not even there. Wan-Bissaka fouls him. I don't know if it's inside the penalty area. Oh, the Champions League campaign looks like it is going to fall apart. No penalty. Free kick given right on the edge of the penalty area, though. Cruz. Luke Shaw gets the ball clear for a throw-in. I think, guys, it's going to have to be, not a bottle throw, but I think it's going to have to be terrible, is what I'm going to say. You guys have been terrible. That has motivated some players on the bench as well. The forward line just really isn't cutting it. 7 shots, 1 on target. I'm probably going to give it until 65, and then I think CR7 is going to have to come on. And there's the 65. Okay, Sancho's asking to come off as well, but I think, Jaden, you're going to have to stay on the field. Greenwood comes off for Martial. Ronaldo comes on for Rashford. We'll keep Ronaldo at that far post. We've gone for a very attacking mentality as well to try and get ourselves back in this, but with 2 goals down on aggregate, I just don't see it happening. It took us a long time to score against Dortmund as well. Bruno's knackered. Sancho's knackered. Looks like we're going out of the Champions League with a whimper, guys. It is really, really disappointing. A lot of key players here not showing up when it matters, which is disappointing. And we go out of the Champions League to Real Madrid. We certainly should have won that match. Ronaldo getting injured has been at a bad time, but disappointing. Really, really disappointing. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get my head down. We're going to finish on the final game of the season. I don't know why the schedule's taking so long to load right now. So we will plow on. We're not in any other cup competitions. We just need to win the league now. I will see you for the final game of the Premier League season. I don't know who it's against, but that will be next episode. If you have, it's against Brighton. Okay, that is 3 losses on the spin. Disgusting. I will bring you back for the game against Brighton. It will be the final game of the Premier League season. We can talk about what we want to do for next season, talk about the transfer budget, and you guys can tell me how you would spend the money that I currently have. But that's where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Goodbye.